These are all my whistles. I've taken up the whistle this year. I've got no idea why no one really explained to me before that this is an instrument you can play. Like, I remember my flute teacher having a bunch of these in a pot somewhere as though they were just ornaments, not real instruments. Turns out you can get an instrument to base a career on from £10 to £21. There are plenty of people who use this type as their professional instrument. And I had no idea that this was the case. I feel like it's some conspiracy that means that people don't get to find this out. But I haven't seen a video that compares all of the four main types, which is plastic top, brass and nickel, and brass and tin with a wooden bit there. That would have helped me when I was choosing, so I thought I'd make the video. So they all sound a bit different to each other. Well, why would you get all four of them? I suppose they're not that expensive and depends on the sound you like, but also on how they play. I guess you're wondering, what's all this stuff that I've stuck to these two whistles? Well, it's because all of them do play absolutely perfectly now. Really, really nice clear tone on every single note, because I've researched how to adjust all four of them and adjusted them, and I've adjusted these two with blue tack, which I'll make another video about at some point because it's made a massive difference. I'm really glad that instead of spending a lot of money on a more expensive instrument, I've just used blue tack. Like, when I was thinking about getting a really expensive whistle, I actually thought, well, other than the expense, I kind of don't want one because the expensive ones have got like a thicker tube and that makes them louder, and practicing in lockdown, I don't really think that it should be any louder. These two are the quietest. This design has got a wider range. Of the two brass whistles, the one with the wooden plug, that's got a quieter low D, but it's got a much louder second octave than the one with the plastic. That one being quietest, and that one being so loud that actually it hurts a little bit to play the top B. If, like me, you're a singer or a flute player, these ones in a way are harder because they don't need very much air. So if you play too much air down them, they goes all squeaky. And that's really hard. Like, for me, it's really hard to blow as little air as these need. This one, again, is a bit of a range because on the low end, it needs very little air, but on the top end, a reasonable amount. So it's adjusting it that's the hard bit. And this one feels the most comfortable to me. This is the one where it's the most similar to playing a flute-ish. I can kind of relax a bit and let a bit more air out, and that's easier. All of them will squeak if you accidentally blow too much air or too little air for the note, which is, I guess, the bane of a whistle player's life, again, that really precise amount of air. Now that I've got them all properly set up, they don't squeak for no apparent reason. They squeak when I get it wrong. But I think the one which is most temperamental, as in it requires the most precise amounts of air for each note, is this one. I find it really hard to get that one to not squeak. Right, so I'm going to play the same tune on all four of them and see what you think of the different sounds. That's all. I hope that this video has helped you to choose an instrument that you're going to love, because I think that more people should play the whistle. That's just my opinion. I think it should be yours too though.